What's up, everyone? Hope everybody out there is off to an amazing week. Man, there's a lot of cool things that happened this past week before the Roval. A lot of drivers, preparations, and everything else that I was seeing. And I thought, you know what? Why not throw together an episode in case anybody else had missed it to see some of these cool preparations. I mean, some really wild things, fun things that they were doing to prepare for the Roval. And also some other famous drivers, legendary drivers who were doing some cool things this week that I want to share and show you what they were doing. Names that you might not have heard of in a little while, but really cool to see what they were doing. And speaking of retro, man, I did an episode here recently on retro NASCAR commercials. Really fun piece with trivia. And I've got comments from different people, emails, things that said that they weren't able to find it. They weren't able to see it and everything. I don't know what. I've had a rough time for about a month with different things here, but hopefully all the issues are resolved. And but it's a really cool thing that you can see right here. And again, I want you to check this out. I'll put it at the end of this episode so you can take a look at it. But either Thursday or Friday, this episode will be coming out. So check out and test your NASCAR retro knowledge. Let me know how many answers you get with it. And let's have some fun talk about it. But anyways, let's move over here to some of these cool things. And I got to start out with Joey Logano. I mean, man, this is just damn cool right here. Joey out there obviously having a ball. I mean, come on. That's not fair. Not fair to have something like that to go play with around your house. But so damn cool to see. But here we go. Throw one of these old NASCAR legend names out there, and that was Dale Earnhardt Jr. Got back out there at the Cars Tour in Tri-County, and man, I'm going to tell you, that right there, that is one badass paint scheme. I don't care what anybody says. Junior's had some of the best damn paint schemes that I've seen on late models in a long time. Love this. But interesting day for Junior out there, as you can see right here. Had a little bit of issues, but he's having fun. That's all that matters to him out there. Having a good time, building this series, which just continues to grow, and just so wild. But Junior coming home with a 12th place finish out there. Ending the day with a smile. Can't ask for nothing else with that right there. Just cool stuff to see. So I hope Junior continues this so much more. But now I want to move over to another really legendary name in NASCAR, and that's this guy right here. That handsome Harry Gant, who was out there at Charlotte Motor Speedway this weekend and leading the hauler parade, which is a while. I've been stuck in that thing before, trying to get out of the racetrack. That's a long parade, but pretty cool to see him out there and just see that old ride. So many wins in that. I mean, Mr. September himself. Pretty damn cool to see. And if you look with him right there, who is that? That's Kurt Busch out there with him as well. And Kurt was also doing some other things that are really personal to him. Take a look at this with him on the Today Show.
Well, it's a privilege, but it's also an honor, and then there's responsibility with it. You know, with 2 decades in NASCAR, I've seen a lot of highs and lows and been through injuries as well. But with the way that I left NASCAR, it was through a concussion protocol issue. And so I've seen firsthand some of the hospitals and the processes that go on for our athletes. And any one of us that put a helmet on, we need more programs like this.
So Kurt Busch, Bob Costas out there, man, Kurt just seems to be having a good time with his retirement right here. Just seems to be very active, having fun. Shares a lot of this on social media and everything else. Still doing some racing. Just having a good damn time. Good for you, Kurt. I like that. And I hope you continue to stick around and do some cool things like this. But now we got to talk about another team that got out there with them go-karts, having a pretty kick-ass time. This is RFK Racing. They were out there at the Trackhouse Motorplex, having some fun, trying to get some pointers, get some seat time in, turning right and left. And man, I'm gonna tell you, it's just so damn cool to see this right here. I still got a racing cart that I haven't seen in probably 18 years. That this makes me want to get it out. Makes me want to turn it into a shifter cart and go out there. But then I also remember I had these moments like this right here that I still feel that. Still have some back problems. And as a matter of fact, I wasn't at the Roval this weekend. My old back said, "The hell with you" on Friday. So I'll be back there next year. But wasn't attempting all that walking this past week. But now we're going to take a look at some guys who prepared a little bit differently. And we got to start out here with Willie B. William Byron out there got this cool rig from Logitech that I guess they set him to set up and play around with. He was out there having some fun, getting ready for the Roval with that. I am so damn jealous of these guys that have these cool rigs like this, but I don't know, man. I don't think you'd ever see me again if I had a system like this, because I would just be in the spare room racing all the damn time. But then there was another guy who was out there doing the racing games at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Take a look at this, Carson Hocevar. If you want to get the farthest from the damn screen to do something, that was him right there, out there at Charlotte Motor Speedway. And not sure if this was prior or after the Roval, but either way, didn't seem to help with the outcome at the Roval this past weekend. Him having some different issues, different things that took place throughout the day, but kid's having fun, and I love that. I love all the old rides that he's doing and displaying all the cool aspects that he's bringing in to NASCAR. But now we got to move over to another guy. Another guy's name, family name from NASCAR, and this is Mike Wallace. Mike Wallace getting out there in the Grand National Super Series, making his debut run this past weekend, and out there with a Charlie Kirk memorial car, which was pretty interesting to see. But Mike said, hell, y'all ain't going to let me race Daytona. I'm going to go out here and run with these guys. And what's he do? He goes out there and sits on the pole. And pretty wild. Look on the outside of him right there. That's old Mitchell Stapleton, who started on the outside pole. Didn't have the best of days. I'm not going to go into that. That's Mitchell's business to share with all of y'all, and I know he's going to do that. But I love seeing him out there as well. So cool to see somebody from YouTube out there racing like this instead of a bunch of people talking about it in their bedrooms. So pretty wild to see this. But anyways, Mike Wallace coming home with a 4th place finish. So pretty eventful weekend for him to get back out there. Now we'll see maybe if he jumps in the Daytona 500 next year. Who knows? But now I'm going to finish this out with some ARCA racing right here. And, I got to give a shout out to this guy right here. I mean, Brendan Butterbean Queen. This guy is every racer's dream right now coming up through. I mean, wasn't that long ago he was working a job. Now he's out there winning the ARCA championship, and his future is wide ass open right now. You're going to be seeing him for a very long time in NASCAR series, and competitive, different, fun. I love it, and I look forward to seeing wherever he goes, every aspect that he takes along the way. And the final thing right here, this is a bittersweet thing for me right here, and for a lot of people. This is Venturini Motorsports' final race this past weekend. Team is selling now at the end of the year, and so crazy. I mean, such history with these guys. Over 40 years in ARCA series, over 100 wins, all-time winningest team. But packing it up, moving on after the end of the season here. Bill, 72 years old, wants to go travel, wants to do some fun stuff, wants to go from Chicago, where he's from, all the way out west on Route 66. So hope you have fun with that. But, man, again, this team, I mean, the names that they've brought through over the years. I mean, you got Ryan Blaney, Joey Logano, William Byron and his teammate Alex Bowman, who all come through there, Christopher Bell, Daniel Suarez, Zane Smith, Noah Gregson, Eric Jones. I mean, this list goes on and on and on of all the drivers that they've brought through. And it's very bittersweet for me because, man, as a 21-year-old, I walked into that shop over there when it was being built over off Pitt School Road. And Bill was just moving here in 1993. And I went in there with a friend of mine, a family friend, worked for Goodyear Racing Tires at the time, who knew Bill really well and said, hey, you know what? This guy's racing. He wants to come learn from you. And that's what I did. Went to work for Bill. And, man, it's going to be so wild to drive by that place and not see Venturini Motorsports on the side of that building. But such cool history there. A lot of teams throughout the years were housed in Venturini Motorsports over there. So, man, it's going to be so wild. A lot of memories again. Hell, me and Bill actually hung part of the lights in that shop off a scissor lift where he scared the hell out of me doing it. But Bill, just always a fun guy. But anyways, he's saying he's going to be making a museum over there. So probably be a fun episode right there. I'll swing by and check them out and catch up. Maybe show some of these old history. Because I'm going to tell you, even back in 93, the shop walls were full of so much history, from the all-female pit crews to just, man, some of the old rides. So cool to see. So, yeah, I'm going to write that down now. Go to Bills. We're going to get that happening in an episode. But anyways, again, check out the trivia episode that we're going to be doing here. Be out either Thursday or Friday. Check out the past one here at the end. You'll see what it's all about. It's fun. I want to know how many answers you get right. Test your NASCAR retro knowledge. And, man, it's just to have a good time. That's why I'm here. So let's talk racing. Let's have a good damn time. And, man, above all, hope you're having a great week. And we'll see you at the checkered flag.